guys, welcome back. So, update. Transworld is over, and here's our next run of stuff. So we've got a bunch of orders from Transworld that we have to complete. We have a list of stuff that we want to start to make for Midwest Haunters, as well as starting to kind of prototype and stuff for Transworld next year. We have a bunch of rebuilds that we're working on right now just in the haunt that we have to have done. And we're also planning for a June haunt. So when I say we're working on new products, I'm talking we're working on weapons, we're working on like more prop type stuff to have in your haunt, lighting stuff, all kinds of stuff that we already do, as well as a bunch of stuff that we've never done. Like we're going to be making silicone molds, which we've never done, but we're going to get into it. Right now I'm going, and on top of that, we're also working a deal for our building, because our lease is almost up, so we have to renegotiate and make sure that we have a home, otherwise there's no more haunted house, so that's important. Anyway, right now I am going to Hobby Lobby. I'm buying all the water-based clay that they have there. I'm gonna hit Valpo and Michigan City, because I'm going to make a body mold. This way we can make, so I sculpt, so I can make faces. We rip up costumes, so we can make the clothing. We might as well just make our own foam bodies and our own characters to populate our building, instead of spending $800 a piece or more. Like at Transworld just now, we spent $900 on a body, and we were talking about spending about like another probably $2,000 on a few more, just to put a static prop in our haunt. We talked about it, and I said I can do that. I've bought these bodies, and a lot of times, like, they're not as hard to make as you think they are. Yes, they look great, but I can do that. I have the skills to do that, so I'm going to. It's going to cost us way less money. We estimate it's going to cost us about $100 maybe. I mean, $100 is just the actual foam, and then whatever it costs for like a metal plate, and the clothes and stuff to make it. Regardless if it's $100 or $150, it's still not $900. And it's still making it where I can crank out, instead of buying one, I can crank out 9. I mean, that's a huge difference. So anyway, I'm heading there. I'm also looking to buy a sewing machine. So I do know the basics of creating costumes. I was in a costume creating class in college where we created costumes for like all of our plays and stuff. So I know kind of enough to get me along. I'm gonna start making items to use in our haunt. It's gonna be kind of, luckily we have a haunt, so we have like a testing ground. If I want to make a big ass coat, I can have an actor in my haunt wear it, and not let him know that he's like trying it out. But if it works on my actor, it'll work on any actor. So that's a great thing. Anyway, I'm heading to Hobby Lobby, gonna grab those things, and then we're going up to the haunt, and I'll update you on all of our builds and stuff, as well as show you what we bought at the trade show. Here we go. So much creating to do. If you're a haunter and you never just came and walked around Hobby Lobby and just looked at the weird windows and weird signs and stuff, you are missing a huge opportunity to expand your creativity. Give it a try. They only have one. It's not really helpful. I hope Michigan City has more. Hobby Lobby number 2. Let's try to get some more clay. That's more like it. Alright guys, so we're finally up at the haunt. First thing I want to do is check on these rooms. I had Devin up here ripping them out, cleaning out all our props and stuff the other day. So let's take a look. She did a very good job. This is the freak room. As you can see, she got it. Everything's down. All the props, everything. So this room is ready for Jacob to rebuild. And then we're gonna repaint it, retheme it, all that good stuff. Same thing should have happened in our doll room. Let's see. She did not do the doll room. Alright, we'll make sure she jumps on that when she gets here. But here's updates of what we are doing, guys. Here's the plan for Ward A. Starting here in the mask maker's room, maybe in the mask maker's room. We'll have to see if this is going to work. But we got a cool kind of a dresser thing, so we might be replacing our trunk scare. Trick-or-treater room. We're hanging a bunch of corn in here. It's going to look like a cornfield as you're walking through, and you won't be able to see the actor. Tranny room's going to get totally redone. This bed will be totally gone, and we got a bunch of these prop cats. We think it's a cool idea if our tranny isn't just a guy who thinks he's a girl, but if he's a guy who thinks he is a crazy cat lady. So to us, that's really cool. So you'll have a bunch of stuff in here, kind of rewinding our path and stuff. Our doll room, that wall will be moved back by 4 feet, and then you'll have a scary prop hanging here. I'll show you it in a minute, and then a big winding kind of pathway with all kinds of cages and scary stuff in here. This is going to be a very scary room, very dark, very scary. Roach room, we're going to kind of remove all these cages and then build up just junk over top of you. It's going to feel like you're walking through some kind of like an animal den or something like that. So, and then freak room obviously is going to get rebuilt. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff in there too. It's going to look very different once it's done. It's going to look very good, very themed, just like we do all our other rooms. There's also going to be a lot of spider webbing. We bought, I'll just show you everything that we bought. Shut up, stop talking about it, just show them. So here is our cats. We got these from Scare Products. They were on closeout, so we got 11 cats and then a litter box. I don't know where that is, but a lot of cats. There's the litter box and the rest of the cats. So these will all end up in the tranny room. We got these. So we got 2. These are fog geysers. They spray fog up, and then it looks like my dad also bought this a big ass fogger. In here we've got a bunch of prop controllers and LED light bulbs and stuff. We got new stilts because ours were crappy, and then a whole box of webcaster sticks, and I think that is a whole box of fog. Yeah, fun stuff. We got a lot of the big things we got. We got this guy. he'll be up in the reception room, and then this chick is for the doll room. She'll be hanging up there. And this one is not animated yet, but when we're animating it ourselves, and then this one you can see it's already totally animated and everything. So this one we just have to hang up, and I think it needs a speaker. Unless the speaker's already on it, I don't know. But then they're all ready to go. So this is kind of a big deal, guys. This is our first kind of big animations that we've ever bought. We are turning a corner here. It's just another kind of a step that we are taking. We also got this thing, which is a maggot dropper. This will go in the roach room, and I'm thinking we'll put some kind of like a dead body to hide it, so the maggots are kind of falling through it. That'll be pretty cool in there. It just works on rice. That also came from Scare Products. Anyway, I'm working on a project in here. We are ripping out our stage where we would usually stand in our pit. It looks like I might have all the plywood I need right here. This piece of 3/4. If this is 4 feet, then it'll be good to go. But I'm going to be rebuilding something new in here. So it's going to be pretty cool. Let's start working.
Not Justin Hill here. Back at you, vlogging for Justin Hill. So we're here ripping up our old stage, getting ready to build a new one. And
I found a dead salamander underneath the stage.
There's a dead salamander. I thought it was fake. I thought it was like, I don't know, like a little rubber one. It's super real and dead and dried out, and I'm so sad about it.
If it ran right now, it'd scare the shit out of me.
Oh, I'd be gone. I'd leave. I'd drive away. Hopefully we don't find any more dead things under here.
I hope I do.
But yeah, that's our cool little friend. How do you make it stop?
Alright guys, so the stage is all gone, along with all those benches that were here, and then we made a comprehensive plan for what we're going to do in the freak room. So now I need to draw a sketch. Jacob's going to come tomorrow and estimate our wood. We will buy it this weekend and build it. So we've got one more thing happening tonight. Let's go do it. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Thank you.
How old are you? On Sunday.
On Sunday I was 24 and I'm still 24 now.
Still 24.
I'm still waiting a year to age. It'll be here before you know it.
24 in 5 days.
How old are you? Not 21. Loser! Go be sitting on that side of the black wall. Thank you guys very much.